Hello there, Dan the Weatherman here. Hey, welcome to my weather show. This is the New Zealand edition. We're going to look at the weather for the coming week, and we are really going to finally get a taste of autumn. Mother Nature's had all this pent-up cold energy in Antarctica, and it's going to finally go boom, straight down. You can see some changes. You see that swirl there in the Southern Ocean. It is starting to brew, but the leading edge has been this collection of yellow here, frontal boundary, that is bringing some wet weather as we work our way through the end of the weekend. You can see the tail there. It's a bit like a big Y shape. There's the main piece of energy, main frontal boundary there. That's the first surge. The area of high pressure, the upper ridge, that's going away. Look at this, that's trouble brewing, and you can see that just cold, unstable air, and that the air that'll be coming towards us by the end of the week is going to be coming from well down in the Southern Ocean. This whole thing, like a big combine harvest, the tumbleweed will come rotating towards the country. So some real changes. We've had this big pink area, the big upper ridge, like a mountain of warm air, sitting over most of the country for what has been most of autumn, because we've had La Nina, cooler seas to the east. That allows the flow to go like that, and it makes the areas of high pressure bigger. It fuel injects them, but now we're going to get the Southern Ocean, this big swirly thing here. This here, by the end of the week, boom, straight in, and look at that flow. And when you get the squeeze together, the blue shows energy in the upper levels of the atmosphere. That's Mother Nature saying, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom, there you go. That'll be quite a change. Colder, severe gales, a bit of everything thrown into the mix. This is Monday. Monday's quieter. It's just the first little part of that system sliding through. So you've got the front there, one high there, one there. Where you see an area of blue, that's some patchy rain or showers. Notice for much of the South Island, your day is okay. Flow starts to go north to northwest. That thing brewing, it'll come, but not just yet. Monday is a few showers further north. Tuesday is similar, although with that front that was here, that will slide across the far south here, so you will see some patchy rain. Dunedin, Queenstown, Invercargill, and the west coast of the South Island too. Probably places like Christchurch is dry, East Coast, and you can see that lump of wet weather there working into western parts of the North Island. Raincoat day for many, and then Wednesday, it's a more of hit and miss type day, but the stuff is getting closer. Warm northwest flow, rain and wind starts to gather to the south and to the west for the likes of Fiordland, and really knocking on the doorsteps of western parts of, say, at Foveaux Strait. You'll really see that. And that blue line, that's a snow level of 1,000 meters. Gives you an idea of the cold. Squeeze the isobars together. Those are strong to even severe gales to work in. But Wednesday is still okay, and then we all of a sudden open the floodgates. Thursday, boom, here it comes. So second half of the week, you want to find that merino. You will certainly need the layers. That will churn through, and I mentioned that snow line there. That'll be colder air. This main frontal boundary will track its way up the west coast, so we'll all go into a strong west to northwesterly, strong to severe gales, and then the southwester and the cooler stuff here, that will come through by the end of the week. Yeah, check that one out. We haven't seen one of these weather maps for quite a while. That is the cooler air pushing north. That will kick temperatures down. So take, for instance, places like Queenstown, Dunedin, Invercargill. By the time we get to Friday, and particularly Saturday, you'll be struggling to get highs to about 10 degrees. With those strong to severe gales, it will feel really like honest autumn. High pressure sits to the west, but that is going to be the cold surge to work through. And the weekend, yes, there you go, boom, straight through with strong to severe winds to the far south and east with that tracking through. There's that cooler air, and I mentioned even spots further north, Auckland, you may drop off 20 degrees or maybe struggle to get to 20 degrees. We will cut off the cold flow, but it's going to be quite a change. And we can pick it up too with the colours, the temperatures. Christchurch and also Auckland as two spots at about 3 degrees for the temperature, but where you see orange, that's the milder air, which we start off with the first part of the week. Remember, with that west to west northwester, but it's then going into Wednesday and Thursday. And check out that number, 15, and then also 9, and the blue, the cold into the mountains, that cooler air churning its way through. So it'll feel different by the end of the week. And next weekend you'll be going, where are those extra layers? Wind as well, strong to severe gales. There's New Zealand. Where you see an area of red and particularly purple, those are gales. That's the stuff in the Southern Ocean. And watch what happens as this thing churns like a big rolling combine harvester. Brrr, working in with the strong nor'westers, through Wednesday, through Thursday. Then we go into Friday. There you go. Boom. Watch out for some gusty westerlies, western parts of the North Island Thursday into Friday. And look at that flow there, particularly like the Otago Peninsula, probably into the next weekend with that colder sou'wester to set in. Rainfall wise, yeah, there's going to be most of it to the west of the country. The usual places, the west of the South Island, 50 to 100 millimetres of rain on that next surge. But notice the colours go further north. Western parts of the North Island, Taranaki, and even the western upslopes of the Central Plateau, you could get a good dose of rain, 50 to 100 millimetres of rain. Some useful rain to Auckland. Eastern areas not as much, but where you see that yellow to green, you're at least getting 10 to 20 millimetres, or if not more. So we're all going to getting a dose of rain, getting some cooler air, getting some wind, bit of everything thrown into the mix. It's going to really feel like autumn, maybe knocking on winter by the end of the week. That's the weather for now.